right, so now the next piece that you're going to play is Treble Clef Melody on page 41. Page 41.
Gonna do the tap right before.
Okay.
Nope, you're right.
Okay, good. Now in this page, tell me when you look at it for the very first time. Well, I know you know this piece, but when you're looking at this page, what does your eye go to first? Does your eye go to Beethoven, who's on the page? Do your eyes go to the little boy that's right next to the treble clef? Do your eyes go to the big piece towards the bottom of the page? What do you look at first?
The little boy.
Yeah, the little boy's so cute. And is that a cat on top of the treble clef?
Yeah.
That's cute. So those three notes are all steps apart from each other, right? Which you've already learned. So what are the names of those three notes? There's middle C, and then what's the note that's after C?
D.
Good, and then the note after that one is?
E.
Very good, Madalen. Can you go ahead and play those three keys? Very good. And to the left of that little boy, the first question says, play this step. Is it going up or down? Can you play that step and tell Miss Dana and me if it's going up or down?
Can you play that?
Good. All right. And what about the next step? What are the names of those two notes?
We did the second one first, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We'll just name those notes.
Good.
What are those two notes?
D. E.
Very good. And is that also a step up? Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So in this one, how about if you go ahead and tap the rhythm on your thigh? Okay. So when you tap it, it's all with your right hand. And I'd like for you to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when you get to the piano sound, why don't we whisper the counting? Okay. Because that needs to be quieter, right? Okay, so why don't you go ahead and tap on your thigh and count out loud like that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Keep going and do the whole piece.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I got your tempo, maybe that's a new word for you. The speed of your playing is so steady. That is so good, Madalen. My gosh, brava to you and your teacher. Jeez. Okay, so you ready to play this piece? Okay, and we're really going to listen for what? Tell me 2 things you're going to listen for when you play it. Are you going to listen for the dynamics of forte and piano? Yeah, good. And what else could you listen for? You could listen for the steady beat. You could listen for all the right notes being played if you wanted to. What do you think?
Steady beat.
Okay, that sounds really good. So we're going to listen for a steady beat and dynamics. Great. All right. Whenever you're ready, we're ready. good. You counted so well. Can you play that just one more time, Madalen? And let's count it out loud, you and your teacher, okay? So that you really, really feel that steady beat, all right, going through your body, okay? Let's do one more time.
We'll count out a measure and then we'll start and we'll count out loud together. You ready? Okay. Go ahead and get your hand position ready. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes. Did you think that that was better than the first time you played it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely had a better steady beat, right? So that just reminds us pianists that it's a good idea to count out loud when we play. Okay, absolutely. Now, were you satisfied with your forte compared to your piano, to the measure that has that piano sound? Sort of. How about if you play the very first two measures and make a huge difference? If you saw two animals, what would they be? What would be a nice big animal that you might see in that first measure when you're playing it?
Elephant.
Okay, a big, wonderful elephant. And then all of a sudden the elephant is saying hello to something very quiet. So what animal could be in the second measure? What kind of animal doesn't make too much noise? Too much of a sound? That's a really good question, isn't it?
Giraffe.
That's a good idea. I don't know if I've ever heard of a giraffe sound. That's really interesting. Okay. All right, so let's say elephant meets quiet giraffe. The giraffe is quietly eating some leaves on a tree. Sounds good. Okay, so will you go ahead and play those first two measures, okay, and listen for that difference in sound. Oh, that was perfect, don't you think? Were you totally satisfied with that? Yeah, very good, very good. All right, well, Madalen, you just played so wonderfully today. I'm so glad that you played for Miss Dana and for me. That's fantastic. So we're going to do this again next week. Is that okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
Good. All right. You did a fantastic job. You're learning so well with your teacher. Oh my gosh, fantastic. So, Miss Dana, I had to change next week till 5. Is that going to be dreadful for you? Like, should we change then the day, or what do you think?
That'll work okay.
Is that okay?
Yep.
All right. I appreciate it. All right, good. And what time is your usual lesson time, Madalen?
4.
4. Okay. Well, then maybe in the future, then we can do a bunch of 4 o'clocks. But thank you for next week to do 5 o'clock. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Miss Dana, if you want to play the duets with her, that would be wonderful. I don't want her to, be bored with the pieces, because if she's way past that, then maybe she doesn't want to play the duet. But if she'd like to, that's fine, because it'd be nice to hear you both together.
Yeah. Would you rather me do that separately? Do you want me to do that now? It's whatever you prefer.
Oh my gosh, it's totally up to you. Why don't we do it now then? If you've got time, let's go ahead and play them. That's so good.